these crooked glasses. Okay. Is that a good anger? Anger. Is that a good angle? Is that a proper angle for you all? Hello, what is poppin'? What is up, YouTube? It is Sydney Island here. That's Island with the Y, not an S. And before I get into the topic of today's video, I would like to let you all know that I do birth chart reading. So hit me up at s.island. Yes. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's just finish this now. North Node in Capricorn, South Node in Cancer. Okay, excuse me for the interruption. Let's jump right into it. All right. So, let's get back right into the energies, y'all. Okay, this claustrophobia is gonna have to end at some point, or else I'm gonna just jump off a cliff. Okay, so I do birth chart readings. Yes, I do. So, like I said before, hit me up at s.island55@yahoo.com for birth chart reading. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Sydney_Island. Okay, so North Node versus South Node in astrology. I apologize for the interruption. Okay, had to get the cat. All right, it be like that. I hope that it doesn't cause you to just be like, yo, screw it. I'm done. Okay. Gonna just like unsubscribe. How dare she interrupt during her live? Okay, so North Node, the dang cat, child. We're just gonna ignore it. So the North Node in astrology is your destiny, it's your life path. It is the direction and lifestyle that you're supposed to be living. You know, it's the direction that you're supposed to be going towards. Whereas your South Node is your old habits that you need to let go of. It's the old lifestyle that you're used to living, but the lifestyle that you need to, not live so much, right? It's your past and your past lives, if you believe in past lives. Okay, so if you have a North Node in Capricorn and a South Node in Cancer, this is an interesting placement. You have to deal with an extreme change, an extreme difference of past versus present, or past versus future type situation. It's going to be very different. So the past that you have is going to be very different than the future that you have. Okay. Oprah Winfrey has this placement. She has a North Node in Capricorn, and she's wildly successful, right? So, looking at Oprah, this shows that if you focus on your North Node in Capricorn, which is more about career and being a public figure and things of that nature, rather than home and family, which rules Cancer, then you could be extremely successful, and you're meant to be successful. Okay, just as long as you follow on the right path. So there's also a duality of mother and father, feminine and masculine, male, female type of energy, displacement. Capricorn being the father, Cancer being the mother. Because the fourth house is Cancer's house, and that's all about home, family, the womb, the mother. God, River, you're really just killing me. The dang cat. Like, I'm gonna have to hold her. You wanna bruh. Anyways, so y'all, I'm sorry about these distractions. It's a mess. It's a mess today. So you in past lives may have been you could have been two things. Either someone who was very nurturing and mothering, and almost smothering, and always wanted to take care of everybody and be everybody's like emotional counselor, and just always just be like, come here, baby, give me some hugs and kisses. Are you okay? Like very motherly. Or you could have been the one who wanted to be mothered, someone who was kind of desperate for that motherly attention and that love, someone who was attached to their mother, just attached to their family in general and couldn't really let go. Someone who was very dependent on their family, and maybe their family was very dependent on them. But either way, this cat, I'm gonna. Mess. But either way, you need to let go of your attachment with family because it's holding you back in this lifetime. In other lifetimes, that was the thing. You needed to be a part of your family. But in this lifetime, it's not that you shouldn't be a part of your family. It's just that you need to focus more on your own career. You need to focus on your jobs and your finances and how you can make money, and how you can better yourself as an individual. Because you are so used to being so attached to your family, so attached to everybody around you, especially your loved ones, that you lost sight of who you were. And you may care too much what your family thinks about you. Everything's about the family. Y'all are so blended. That was the past. So blended with your family. And you may still be going through this now, but you're watching this video so that you can learn how not to be so attached to family to a point where you are smothered and depressed. And you're like, whoa, what about me? Where do I play into this? What about my career? You may not even be asking, what about my career? Because you are only concerned with personal relationships. This placement is just obsessed with like emotional connections. Okay. And so in many past lives, you may have been a caretaker, a mother, a wife, and some type of dependent. Okay. But in this lifetime, you need to learn to be more self-sufficient. You need to learn how to provide for yourself and for others. More of the father energy. You need to get more in tune with the father energy, the provider energy, rather than the there. I'll, have heart to hearts with you. I'll cook your dinner with you, or cook your dinner for you kind of thing. It's less of that and more of I'll be out in the world and I'll hustle and make that money and be the provider. And you'll feel a lot more stronger in yourself because perhaps you suffer from not feeling strong enough, feeling emotionally weak. Okay. And just so clingy towards emotions and your softer feelings. But you do have a certain strength inside of you, whether you realize that or not. You have this North Node in Capricorn placement for a reason. You have that strength of Capricorn. You just have to get in tune with it. Okay. And that side is don't make everything about your emotions and your feelings. Sometimes you need to focus on your business. Because if you sit and focus on your emotions all day, what about the money? How are you going to make money? Emotions don't make money. And so that's what you need to be focused on in this lifetime. But your opposite placement, North Node in Cancer, is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? They're going to need to open up emotionally because they're so hard. But you is the opposite. All right. So you're supposed to go from nurturer to provider in this lifetime. All right. I swear, having cats is like having babies running around. All right. I wrote down that you should have a career. And let's say if you have an office as a part of that career, you should have some homey touches to that office, though. Don't make it so corporate and so cold and so business. Don't completely detach from your South Node in Cancer. Bring your South Node in Cancer with your North Node in Capricorn by putting that homey Cancer energy into your office. You got the whole career thing down packed now, right? You're finally following your North Node in Capricorn, and you got yourself a nice office. You at the top. You're a boss. You're the authority figure. You have worked so hard, and now you're there. Make sure you still have that homey vibe in your office. Pictures of your family, things that make you feel comfortable, you know, and make sure that you are creating bonds with coworkers that feel like family as well. Okay. With this placement, you are naturally creative. You are naturally compassionate, very, very compassionate and empathetic, and naturally intuitive. So you have a natural sense of intuition that can't nobody take away from you, and they shouldn't try to take that away from you. But sometimes you rely heavily on your intuition, to a point where it's just kind of like you're kind of lost in the sauce, lost in the clouds, lost in your emotions. And now there's no real tangible thing to hold on to because you're so wrapped up in your imagination and your intuition and things like that. But you need something solid in this lifetime. You need to work hard to reach um, certain results. You know what I'm saying? You need to see the results in this lifetime of your hard work rather than to make things about the relationships you have with people. It's not tangible. But that money though, that money is tangible, okay? Let's see. What else did I write? I see needs to apply these gifts to their goals. Yes, exactly. You need to the gift of intuition, the gift of creativity and compassion. You need to take those things and apply them to your goals as a public figure or whatever you're trying to do. And you may be a little uncomfortable with the thought of being a public figure and being out in the world and being a business person and all those things, but you do need to go towards that. Okay, you have to get over that discomfort. It's there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You may want to have a business. It's like a feeling inside of you that's like, I kind of want to have my own business. I want to do the career thing. I just don't know where to begin. And just start where you are. Start where you are. Do what you got to do. Like nobody has all the answers. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can tell you how to be successful. Just as long as you're striving towards something you care about, you will get there, right? With this placement, you have a love for food because Cancer loves food. So you may deal with weight issues. And oddly enough, Miss Oprah Winfrey has this placement, and we have seen her talk about, her weight and seen her fluctuate with her weight a lot because this placement, Cancer loves food, and you can be an emotional eater, somebody who just eats. Y'all see that cat? Y'all see her? She's a mess. Okay. River, stop it. You, like I said, you can be an emotional eater, somebody who eats their feelings away and then they like gain weight. Okay, let's talk about that relationship with the parents here. River, she pain in the neck. She's ruined this video. She's ruined it. Okay. So the relationship with your parents, because North Node in Cancer or Capricorn is very much associated with the parents, with the mother and the father. All right, River, you want to go? You can go. I'm not editing this video. I am not. But it is what it is, okay? And so you find that it is easier to be closer to your mother than your father with this placement, or maybe you are a male and you are more in tune with your feminine energy than your masculine energy, and you want to get in tune with that masculine energy, but you feel held back by the feminine energy of your South Node. You may have a lot of emotions and you're drowning in your emotions and you're like, I don't feel like a real man because of this. And it's not that you're not a real man. It's just that you have some baggage from your past, from your Cancer energy. You probably have gone through a lot of emotional trauma having this placement, and you just need therapy. It's not that you're not a real man. You just need therapy. And you need to focus on being the provider and doing what the, stereotypical man, they say, has to do, which is work out in the world and, conquer the world, as they say. And as a female, you may be also overly emotional, especially in your youth. And then you get older and you realize this is crazy. I don't need this. I need to focus on my career. I can't be like With this placement, you may be somebody who had a lot of emotional meltdowns in your youth, somebody who had a lot of like, boo, oh my gosh, everything's so hard. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Somebody who is super emotional and dramatic with their emotions, especially when you were younger. And then as you get older, you get a little bit more calm, a little bit more relaxed and mature. Let me repeat this: mature. Maturity is huge for this placement, okay? Because Capricorn is the sign of maturity. So finding that maturity is very important. If you're doing things right, you will become a very mature adult with this placement. All right. So let's go over this with this placement. You need to release and embrace the following: release codependency, release the need to be so private and just so like timid and shy. Release that shyness. Okay, because you as you need to be like a public figure, and as a public figure you're going to have to be very confident and very, like stand up tall. You're going to have a presence about you, right? So release that shyness, release this passive kind of energy or this passive aggressive energy, release the fear of abandonment. Okay, because Cancer, Capricorn both have this fear of abandonment and neglect. So release this fear of abandonment and understand that you can take care of it all on your own. You can. Okay. And anybody gonna abandon you, like those that really care about you are gonna be there with you no matter what. Okay. Also release having too much feminine energy and too much emotion. Okay, and release this attachment that you have towards your mother. Okay, and with this placement you may also have daddy issues as well. Embrace leadership. You're meant to be a leader, a boss, an authoritative figure. So embrace all of those things, but don't abuse these things, because once you get into that energy of power, which is your north node, you may start to get a little bit hungry if you're not doing things the right way, and you may take advantage of the fact that you have gained this power. So you really do have to be careful with this placement, because you can attain a lot of success with this placement. But if you are a toxic north node in Capricorn, you may still harbor that need for some type of validation, or this need to like take energy from people and kind of give it to yourself, sucking away at energy and things like that. So be careful with that. Embrace a more of a professional business like mindset. Embrace that. Embrace being active, proactive, energetic, doing things, always just getting stuff done. Embrace productivity. Okay. Let's see. Embrace encouraging other people. You know what I'm saying? And rather than enabling them, rather than like they're there, all like that whole, poor baby thing. Like let go of that. And whether it be you wanting that or you giving that, let go of that. Okay. And work more on empowering people and teaching people how to be independent, like you will become. Okay. Also, embrace masculine energy over feminine energy, but try to have a balance. Don't discriminate against either energy. Okay. And also try to develop a better relationship with your father, because you may not have the best relationship with your father. So try to develop a healthier relationship with your father. And if you have gotten this far during this live, give this video a thumbs up. I just want to throw that out there. And like I said, embrace maturity. Let go of the past. Also, this placement may have issues clinging to the past, like clinging for dear life to the past. And it ruins you just a tad. Okay. You may be super nostalgic, someone who just, fawns about the good old days, or someone who holds on to the past and cries about the things that didn't go right in their childhood. So try to let go of that and focus more towards the future and how you can be better and how things can be different. Okay. And it's okay to want to be successful, with this placement. It's okay to want to be successful. It's okay to want to be a public figure. It's okay if you want to be famous, or if you want to run your own business or be in the public eye. It is completely okay. Matter of fact, it's meant to be. Okay. So embrace and honor the need for success. Okay. And also embrace self discipline, because Capricorn is the sign of self discipline. It's all about discipline, all about it. Because planet Saturn rules Capricorn, and this is the planet of discipline and restrictions and like law and stuff like that. So, embrace self discipline and embrace having to be responsible. Okay. Because you may want to run away from your responsibilities, especially in your youth with this placement. Okay. Yeah, this one was a little bit longer because there were some interruptions in the beginning. Now we at the 20-minute mark. I didn't want it to get there, but it is what it is, y'all. My mom called me to get the cat. It was really annoying, but life moves on. Okay. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Next, I will be coming out with North Node in Leo, and then their opposite sign, North Node in Aquarius. Okay. So stay tuned for that. Hit that notification bell so that you can get updates on each and every one of my videos. Like I said, I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all. Bye-bye. Peace out, baby.